depositar, and Colonel Randy Silvio. That's all for now, Your Honor. Thank you.
You kindly take the oath of those who had been invited for the first time in this committee hearing.
May we please ask all resource persons to stand and raise their right hand? All invited resource persons. Thank you. And raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this inquiry? I do. Thank you, sir. And ma'am, please take your seat.
Baka mga 3 days or 5 days ago lamang ito nangyari. Alam nyo, I just wanted to share yung sinulat ng bilyonaryo.com na kung saan sinimulan yung paninira sa akin, na kung saan binabanggit nila dito yung isang bagay tungkol doon sa maliit na bahagi ko dito sa cargo airlines na to na almost 10% lamang. Pero mas pinaniwalaan nila, no, yung issue noong mga extortionist na ang trabaho nila is to attack and collect. This is the blacklist arrow na kung saan palasak ang ginagawa sa cargo airlines. This is a legitimate business that we are into right now. 10% lamang yung aking pong biniling share dito. Pero mukha ko ang inlabas nila, ha? And according to the billionario.com, trending pa sila. Ang ginamit nilang issue ay itong mga may-ari na mga Ukrainian people na ang kanilang layunin ay wasakin ang mga kumpanya dahil sila po ang mga nagmimidel, nag-aahente sa dalawang nagkakaroon ng problema. And to all the victims, no, na biktima ng mga ito po ang sinasabi. This is the effective method used by blacklist arrow is a whole complex of illegal techniques, the purpose of which is moral and psychological pressure on companies. First, this is information pressure with threats of damage of reputation. This includes posting false and fake information on the internet or social media. In legal terms, this is called defamation and blackmail. After this, extortion of money and the use of criminal methods of debt collection this is where threats, constant phone calls, and emails to managers and employees, psychological pressure, and false presentation of themselves as lawyers or even higher-ranking officials come into force. Ganito po ang ginawa sa amin last year. Ang ginawa po nila, lahat halos ng mga congressman dito, pinadala nila ng email. Lahat ng mga senador, pinadala nila ng email. No? At nung hindi naging effective, ang kinontak po nila ay mga media. Hindi ko po nila lahat ng media. But this billionario.com, I invited them over. Si Melanie Mencias, who wrote this article and saying, dito sa kanyang sinulat, attempt by billionario.com to contact Fernandez for comments led to a recommendation to send an email. However, an email sent to the provided address was returned and delivered the following day. Never na kinontak ako. I'm working in Congress 4 times a week, Monday to Thursday. Our office is open in here daily. I have an office in my district 7 times a week. Pero alleging, dito po, na kinontak nyo ako, never nyo akong kinontak. Where is your factuality? Billionario.com. And even the owner, si Hil Kabakungan, kilala kita, kilala mo ako. It's either you were used by this extortionist or you were used by other people who are connected with illegal gambling. Which is which? You can never stop us. To all those media, no? Napayola kayo ng mga illegal gambling, you can never stop us. we will continue to fight. It's better to fight and lose than never fight at all. Ang sinasabi ninyo kasi, sa media, sinasabi nila, mga nigas-kugon lang yung mga congressman. After that, wala na rin mangyayari. It's better to fight in few than not at all. Ang tagal na ng problema ng illegal gambling, years and decades ago. Problema na natin to. Pero meron pa rin mga nakikipaglaban dito. Ang sinasabi nila, yung mga congressman na yan, nagpapataas lang yung mga presyo yung mga yan. But it's better that we are fighting than not at none at all. What we are trying to say, even our ancestors, yung mga nakipaglaban sa mga Espanyol, 333 years bago nila nakuha kanilang freedom. Even mga nakipaglaban tayo sa mga Hapon, nakipaglaban tayo sa mga Amerikano, it's not an easy fight. Even the illegal gambling is not an easy fight. And you cannot even accuse us. Shame on you for accusing us that we are just using this committee to gain something. If one or several congressmen who are here to fight and gain something, shame on them. But if one of us or all among us is fighting to eradicate illegal gambling, salute to all of us. Sana, mag-ingat naman po mga media. Huwag naman po ganyan. You join us in this fight. And don't judge the feelings and the hearts and the minds of our members in this committee. Because we are fighting for the moral values of our community and the future of our children. Ang ating pong nangyayaring mga sugalan na illegal, okay na yung legal eh. Huwag nyo nang gawing illegal. This is a lonely battle. This is a lonely battle. Ang kalaban namin andun, maraming pera. We will never stop. We will never stop. Ay, salamat po. Pasensya po mga kasama. We will be proceeding to the those personalities that we have invited. Comsec, can you kindly tell us kung sino yung mga invited na hindi nakarating? Can you give me the documents? So we have invited the PCSO and we have received several letters telling us that they cannot appear on this hearing. And unfortunately, this is a very important meeting that we have to discuss and the head of the agency must be present. So I hope Congressman Paduana.
Thank you, Chair.
Anyway, if you want to say something, mga members who are here, sige.
Anyway, thank you very much, Chairman Dan. Good morning to everyone, especially to the resource speakers and to the members of this honorable committee. Mr. Chairman, we have a letter coming from GM Robles. And as far as I remember, he was invited during the first hearing of this investigation. And he was also absent during the time. And the excuse made through this letter is that GM Robles has prior commitments, which was not stated. And in his letter, on behalf of GM Robles, for the information of
March 14.
May we request the general manager to tell us what would be the prior commitment that is more important than coming here in this House of Representatives simply because we have seen the investigations conducted by the Senate. Present po siya, pero dito wala siya, Mr. Chair.
I also would like to share that sentiment. So we'll be asking him to be present on the next hearing and give us a valid reason why he is not present for today's hearing. And by the way, I would like to ask also, because I really wanted to find out who is behind this narrative, no, the fake narrative of the billionario.com. And I'll be inviting the Miss Eileen Mencias, who wrote this article, and the owner of billionario.com. Please take note of that. Pwede nga lang sana imbitahan din yung mga Ukrainian no? Ito yung mga Ukrainian ng mga mga attack and connect sa cargo industry last year pa to, pero I just wanted to put it into record that these are the people who are trying to extort us. Many times they called us and they wanted to collect sum of money from us. So yun lamang po, mga kasama. So,
Chairman, can I proceed?
yes, go ahead. So can
Thank
you
you.
kindly tell also those people who have written also an excuse letter to us?
Anyway, next that was invited was the director of PCSO, Janet De Leon Mercado. Yes, she has also a letter dated March 11, and now it's March 14. The letter was sent to them, the invitation was sent to them March 7. Now, in her letter, ganon din po, prior commitment, but her commitment was stated in this letter sent to us. And the reason why he cannot attend this hearing is all because she has previously requested official travel to one of the islands in Quezon Province as our charity outreach program from March 14 to 16, 2024. So, mas malaga po ang outreach program ng PCSO kaysa po dito sa hearing na ito. That's why, Mr. Chairman, since I think the reason is being stated in this letter will not satisfy question of the prior commitment and the value of this legislative inquiry. Mr. Chairman, I move to issue a subpoena for Miss Janet De Leon Mercado because this is, Mr. Chairman, invitation, but this is also an explanation coming from her. And if we issue a so-called order for her to explain why she should not be cited in Duncan, eto na rin yung sasagot niya Diba? Kung issue cost natin, of course, giving due process, pag issue cost natin to, Mr. Chairman, ito rin yung isasagot niya.
Okay,
I have prior commitment and I will blah, blah, blah. Diba? So,
are you putting that into motion?
yeah, that's
Okay,
why,
go ahead.
That's why my motion is to issue a subpoena.
But there's a motion to issue subpoena to Miss
subpoena ad testificandum to Janet De Leon Mercado.
To Jerry?
Janet
Mercado. Second motion. Any second motion?
Second motion.
There's a second motion. Any objection? Hearing none, the said motion is now approved.
by the good congressman from
Colada.
Ambiswa,
Yeah.
Ambiswa party list. Now, Mr. Chairman, the motion that was stated by the good congressman from Antipolo, Congressman Chairman Ako, was for the GM. Sabotayan ng anong.com. Anyway, Mr. Chairman, I think the motion that was made by Chairman Ako was still, though he moved for the GM to explain on the next hearing. But for me, it's also a show cause order. Is for the GM to explain why he should be cited in contempt for not attending two invitations in this hearing. Now, unless the good congressman from Ambisiwa will have another motion or amendment to the motion that was raised by Congressman Akop, I think the chair of this committee will be open enough to entertain and to study that particular motion that will be raised by the good congressman.
Is it
from
a
Ambisiwa.
manifestation
Thank you, Mr.
or you
Chairman.
wanted to amend the
Yeah.
The motion
Defer to
that
the
was,
judgment of the chairman of this committee.
Okay, all right. So we will maintaining the
Mr.
motion
Chair.
by Congressman Akop. But before we
Uh,
proceed, the chair would like to recognize Congressman Akop.
It was my motion which was acted upon. Insofar as GM Robles is concerned, the point of the Honorable Colada is what is sauce for the gander should be sauce for the goose. So may I move that we abandon my motion and then move that GM Mel Robles should also be subpoenaed. So move, Mr. Chair.
Yeah, all right. So
Mr.
there's
Chair,
a
Mr. Chair, before we act on that,
yes. Okay,
why
go
don't
ahead,
we
Congressman Flores.
apply it to all of those who sent an excuse letter para sabay na lahat.
So even the show cause order that was moved by Congressman Paduano will be amended as well.
If Chairman Akop.
So we need a withdrawal of motion. So can you
Mr.
kindly
Chairman.
withdraw your motion, Congressman Paduano, please?
Mr. Chairman, I yield to the
All right.
to the
So there's
manifestation of
there's
Congress-
a
Vice
yielding
Chairperson.
of that motion, and we will be moving for the motion of subpoena to the following personalities: Chairman Mel Robles, Director what was that? Guevara, and Director Janet Mercado. And
Lastly, Chairman, though the motions have been
we are in the process of acting on the motion. So
motion on the three.
can you
Kasi Mr. This is a different case, no?
sige, go ahead.
Board of Director, Judge FedEx Reyes retired, was also invited, but ang wala lang dito, Mr. Chairman, is the medical certificate. But he stated in his excuse letter that he is asking to be excused because he was advised to undergo said rehabilitation activity due to a double heart bypass, and I underwent last February 27, 2024. Feb 27, 2024, Chairman, na
Yes.
heart bypass siya, double heart bypass.
So excuse to. Pero itong si
for me,
Director Janet De Leon Mercado, she wrote us a letter, and there is an attachment of the travel order that was given to her, and the payment for the cash advance of 83,000 pesos. So they paid already for the well, it's up to the members if we're going to issue a subpoena as well, but there's a may bayad na yan, nagbayad na siya.
Mr. Chairman, with regards to Director Janet De Leon Mercado, ang excuse niya is because of the charity outreach program from March 14 to 16. Question of travel authority for us, we in government will not matter. Yeah, ang reasoning niya is charity outreach program, and I think charity outreach program can be supervised by even regional offices of PCSO or lower rank officials of PCSO.
Yeah, I understand your
That's why, Mr. Chairman,
yes.
that's why I move to issue a subpoena, no? Because sabi ko na nga, nandun na yung explanation niya. That's why should we issue of SOCOS? But of course, with the manifestation of Cong Culada, I yield to the opinion of Vice Chairman Flores.
Okay,
Mr.
so
Chairman.
we'll be proceeding with the acting on the motion of Congressman Acop. There's a motion for the issuing of subpoena to the following personalities. Is there any second to the motion? There's a second to the motion. Is there any objection? Hearing none, the said motion is now approved. Okay, we'll be proceeding to the discussion proper. So, Congressman Acop, you wanted to start the
Mr. Chairman, isa pa pala. We invited pala yung Batangas Enhanced Technology Systems Incorporated in the person of Rolando Montesilio, the president. Again, wala rin dito. Ang explanation niya, ang last paragraph is with our legal personnel as an authorized agent, ACC offices hanging in the balance. We decided with all due respect to the committee not to proceed with our attendance as we try to address the issue of the abrupt groundless termination of our authority to operate. So ACC siya pala, tapos terminate yung authority niya to operate. Now, but still, Mr. Chairman, I think we have to issue a show cause order for this because though hanging in balance yung authority to operate, but still they have to shed light on the issue that will be raised by the members of this committee. So with that, Mr. Chair, I move to issue a show cause order for a certain for Rolando Montesilio of Batangas Enhanced Technology Systems Incorporated. So move, Mr. Chairman.
So there's a motion to issue a show cause order to this person. Anong pangalan? Rolando Montesilio. Is there any second to the motion?
Second.
There's second to the motion. Any objection? Hearing none, the said motion is now approved. Okay, in the last hearing, we were able to tackle yung problem ng Calabarzon with regards to the illegal gambling, ano. And